What's going on, guys? Sumi here with ThoughtCast. Today I'm going to talk about why winners and successful people never hate. There's a lot of hate out there in this world because most people in the world are not winners. Most people in the world are not successful. The few that are successful, the few that are winners, are the ones that don't hate. And I'll tell you exactly why. Nobody hates on someone that's doing worse than them. That's literally just wasting your time, energy, effort, and resources into a situation that does not grow you. And winners and successful people do not have time to do that. So, there are all these people in the world that hate. And notice that the people that hate on people that are better than them. People hate when they're threatened by you. People hate when they're afraid of you. When they're, scared that you're going to dominate them again and again and again in life. People hate when they don't know what to do and they're insecure about their own position in their own life. Look at it. People hate on LeBron. People hate on Ronaldo. People hate on Drake. People hate on Gordon Ramsay. These are people that are at the top of their industry, the top of their game, and people are hating on them. Wonder why? Because people are threatened by them. Because people want to speak negatively about someone that's doing so good in order to lift themselves up. See, a lot of times people will put people down in an effort to lift themselves up because they feel by lowering the status of somebody else or bashing them or being negative or criticizing them is going to make them look better or make them look like more of an expert. And when you say this to people that aren't necessarily educated, it might actually work. If I start talking about how Drake's music is so bad and he did a terrible job here and I would have done this, it might work for someone that's uneducated. But for someone that's smart and that looks at the numbers, because men lie, women lie, numbers don't, and they just check it. They're like, look, Drake is selling more albums than you are. That's it. He's a better musician. At the end of the day, if you're doing more numbers, if you're doing better, if your success is measurable and your success levels are higher than the other person, there's nothing you can say. You have no room to speak negatively. But it's easy to get in the mindset of hating because look, when someone is doing better than you, there's two things you can do. Number one, you can realize that they're doing better and admire their success. You can let their success motivate you. This man is driving a Lamborghini and Ferrari. Oh my God, I want that. I want that one day. It's amazing that he's doing that. I'm going to go and tell him how awesome that is. That's the one mindset, right? But it's difficult to do that sometimes for people because they don't want to feel like they're less. Because me going up to someone saying, hey, nice Ferrari, hey, nice Lambo, right? Is me saying that I don't have one. And some people are always challenged on their own ego. People take themselves so seriously where they can't necessarily be the person that's losing in a situation. People always want to be in a position of power, especially with social media and the culture that we have today. People always want to feel like they're important and the center of attention. And these social media apps, everything that you see in the world today is focused around you. It's your app, it's your story, it's your day, what's going on in your life. That's how it's kind of centered around. So people automatically develop an ego just by utilizing these apps. So it's very easy for someone to not want to do that because they feel like they're less when they congratulate someone for another level of success. The easier thing to do for a lot of people is to hate, is to say, this person didn't deserve it. The rich people are all crooked. The rich people are all evil. I would never buy a Ferrari if I had that money. I would have spent it on investments. He's stupid for doing that. That's an easier thing for people to do, to bring somebody else down in order to not feel like they're not doing enough. And especially if it's someone from your town or your area, they're going to hate on you. I've gotten more haters from people that I barely know than people that I don't know on the internet or people that I've never met before. The people that I meet on the internet, the people that I meet all over the world, they have nothing but admiration and praise for me. They say, good job. They comment, they like, they share, they support me. But the people that I know in my own hometown, the people that I'm close to, they're the ones that hate the most. And it's because I came from the same circumstances that they did. And I made it out. I did better than them. I'm living proof that they had the same resources and they couldn't do it because they couldn't cut it. They didn't have the skill, they didn't have the talent, and more importantly, they didn't have the drive to do what I did. So it's a shot at their ego. It's a shot at them. I am living proof, and whoever is getting hated on is living proof that they could have done it better. I want you to understand, haters are motivators. Use the hate as fuel. If you don't have people hating on you, you're not doing something right in life. I'm telling you right now, you've got to have haters. You've got to have people that literally spend their Sundays talking about you negatively because that means that you're doing something so big that it's scaring them. It's threatening them. It's making them feel insecure. So, big thing in life is understand this. If someone is doing better than you, they're not hating on you. And people often hate to make themselves feel better. And at the end of the day, you have to use the hate as fuel, not focus on it, use it as fuel, and be grateful that people are hating on you. Because at the end of the day, your haters are your biggest fans. They're people that check up on you, that have no personal relationship with you a lot of times, and they watch everything that you do. They're your fans. They sit there, they subscribe to everything you do, and they want you to fail, but in reality, you're going to stay winning.